Hello and welcome back to Jets TV. Today's the second part of my position-by-position analysis. Last time we did the defensive ends. This time we move inside to the defensive tackles. This position has always been one of the long-standing question marks when it comes to the New York Jets organization. What do you expect when your last few defensive tackles consist of Ernie Logan, James Reed, Jason Wiltz, Rick Lyle, Sione Boha, Lance LeGree, Josh Evans, Jason Ferguson, and Larry Webster? Although Ferguson and Evans were solid defensive tackles who made nice tackles for a loss, they were just as liable to get suspended by the league for drug abuse. Josh Evans is out of the NFL for this very reason. The only real bright spot isn't really even a bright spot, considering the price the Jets pay to get him. Dwayne Robertson is set to be one of our defensive tackles. First, the amount of money we paid Dwayne was a total of 7 years, $24.6 million, with the potential for $54 million over those 7 years. Then in terms of draft picks, Jets traded the number 13 pick, number 22 pick, and the 116th pick in the draft in exchange for the number 4 selection. That's where we took Dwayne. Now, Dwayne has been a very good player, but he has not had the impact that many hoped he would. He has shown flashes of brilliance. An example of this is being named Defensive Player of the Week on October 12, 2005, after recording 2 sacks and 9 tackles. Dwayne's contract is here to stay, and if he stays true to his quote that "can't nobody block me," then it will be a major asset to the defensive tackles. Now, the other defensive tackle. The problem can be solved very quick if the Jets decide to switch to a 3-4 defense. Dwayne would simply man the nose, and whoever we have as a backup could be more than adequate compared to them having to start. Let's pretend, though, that the Jets will keep their current defensive formation, the 4-3 defense, and that the Jets do indeed have a hole to fill at defensive tackle. James Tank Reed stinks as a starter. He got a 7th-round pick from the Santana Moss, Lamont Jordan, and Kareem McKenzie draft, and has proved to be a valuable backup. He's a guy whose motor never stops unless he's hit by his asthma. But it truly doesn't matter because he's too small to be a defensive tackle anyway, sitting at 5'11". Last year, we were told we had drafted our answer in the young guy, Sione Boha. Boha, unlike Reed, is big enough due to his 325-pound frame, but he really didn't show up that much last year. 7 tackles is not sufficient, and I rarely heard or saw any signs of progress. What makes me upset about this, and what needs to be exposed, is the fact that Boha is not a normal second-year player. Most second-year players are 22, 23, 24 years old. Boha turned 27 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday, Sione. This is the game plan in regards to defensive tackle. Stick with Dwayne Robertson. He's going to be here whether you want him or not. Then at the other position, keep Tank Reed and Boha. Tank is a viable backup who played a few downs a game as asthma lets him. Boha still has a chance to prove himself. I will always give him 3 years to accomplish something in this league. Instead of drafting the other defensive tackle, which has never worked for us, bring in a veteran to pick up that spot. I would be thrilled with somebody big, fat, ugly defensive tackle that can consume blockers. The first name that comes to mind is Sam Adams. Take a look at Adams and other similar players and try to bring him in, whoever the best fit is in New York. That type of player can draw double teams away from Dwayne Robertson and finally give Dwayne the opportunity to pursue the quarterback in a one-on-one situation. Thank you again for joining me today. Went over the defensive tackles. That was the second part after the defensive ends. Now, who do you think we should bring in for the position of defensive tackle? Let me know in the comments section who you think we need to be playing next to Dwayne Robertson. I'm interested to see what Jet fans think.